You're trying to make me look bad, and it's not going to work this time.
No.
We genuinely don't know what the.
Yeah. What do you mean?
What do you mean English accent?
Oh, you can't get away with being cute.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't.
No, Josh does the power now.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Volume 1, the anime and manga podcast where we review the first volume of a brand new manga each week. My name is Josh Chica Michaels, and today I'm joined by
Kaguya Megan.
Ishigami Decker.
Ishigami Spooky.
Ishigami Spooky.
Ishigami Spooky. Thank you guys for tuning into another episode. This is the final episode of our Spooktober month. And so we wanted to go out with a bang. And so hence all the cosplay done by yours truly, Kaguya Megan.
I am so happy. This is like definitely good because I haven't cosplayed, gone to cons in over a year, pretty much. And I'm just like, fuck, I miss that shit. And it's so much better when you have friends doing it. And this is so fun. And I'm very happy that we did this. Obviously, we're cosplaying from Love is War.
Obviously.
If you would know Josh if Chica is, the main hoe.
Yeah, I told you this before we started recording, but I think you've awoken something inside of me.
Oh, yeah.
Megan, I feel like
you're going to crossplay now?
I'm going to crossplay. Is that what they call it?
That's what they call it. I could be like, crossplay would be like me being a guy. Crossplay.
Oh, well then call me Crossplay Michaels because I'm going to be wearing this all year round. I'm going to get my money's worth. Cody, what about you?
I like the anonymity that long hair over your eyes gives you. It's very freeing.
Yeah, and without the glasses, dude, I gotta say, you're kind of a hunk. I don't know if it's the way.
You know what sucks is I have flashbacks of someone, they like saw me without my glasses, like, you should just not wear glasses. And I'm like, I need them to see, though.
Contact lenses, LASIK surgery, I'll pay for it, dude.
I was about to get LASIK. I still might, actually. I'm probably getting LASIK.
Does your insurance, cover it?
No, but I mean...
Not even the deductible?
I mean, I could just be like, can you just, maybe cut some off. Maybe just shave some of that bill.
And today, besides our new looks, by the way, we also have new artwork that we're unveiling / revealing for the first time. And gotta say, man, honing Cody's look on that art was a mission.
Oh, man. You guys don't even know the half of it. You guys don't even know the fucking half of it.
You gave me a raging gamer reaction.
Cody is such a diva, dude.
I was like, why would you I was like, that's...
You, honestly, that whole chat, I've never laughed harder in a while. And thank you for that. Because you just sent it. You go, what about this? I'm working on it still.
Still working on it. Nothing's set in stone.
Nothing's set in stone. And then Cody just goes... What? Why do I look like that? And you're like, it's not done. And you're like, no, change it. Change it.
That's not. I said
I'll literally pay you $20 to change it.
And you're like, it can't happen. Then what the fuck was the point of asking what our input was? If you're like, it's too late, I can't change anything. Then why be like, hey, I just made this. What do you think? What should I do anything? I'm like, yes. And you're like, I will never do anything. It can't be done. It's already there. You're being an asshole. I'm like, I will pay you money to do something.
And I changed it. Did I not?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I said thank you.
Oh, well, then you're welcome. But yeah, we got new artwork now. And, it's a whole new, same old volume 1, but updated and new artwork to kind of fit the vibe. Hopefully it fits the vibe and the color scheme a little bit more. So hopefully you guys like that. Let us know what you think of Cody's looks, of all of our looks, and let us know what you think of our looks today, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean? Josh is obsessed with the lashes.
I'm feeling myself, dude. I immediately wanted to start taking selfies.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop looking at myself in the mirror.
It's like Chica. She likes taking selfies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, she's possessing me.
Yeah, that's what cosplay is.
Why have I never done it? I love it. This is my first official anime cosplay.
Oh, you too, Cody.
Yeah, I've never cosplayed as anything
And
before.
this is perfect for Cody because he doesn't like, outlandish anime-esque characters. He likes some, more minimalist, more human-like, and this is perfect.
It already kind of fits his vibe a little bit,
Oh, yeah,
too.
the vibe. Hold up the switch. Perfect.
Cody's gaming half the time during the podcast anyway,
And then Cody's usually scared of me anyway, so Ishigami's scared of Kaguya, so it kind of matches.
It makes sense. It makes so much sense. But today, besides looking fabulous, we are reviewing another manga. We're reviewing volume 1 of a manga chosen by Megan. And that manga is called Pumpkin Night. Night, not Knight.
No, not a knight, not a knight in shining armor. A knight in orange, if you will, jack-o'-lantern, if you won't. Let me read the synopsis for y'all. So it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it's a pretty straightforward thing.
Yeah, and also story. A deformed female human goes out with a pumpkin on her head to kill all who bullied her in her past.
That's it?
That's it.
Huh. I mean, that is pretty straightforward.
I think I read it last time too, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's probably just the story."
Yeah. Now, see, I didn't get a deformed kind of vibe from it. I mean, obviously, they do show like little panels of her, and you can see her skin. She's kind of a little fucked up, but she's covering it with obviously her pumpkin head. And even that pumpkin head, like, pick a better pumpkin head.
I know,
right?
that's all warty.
She got the pumpkin head at where she was being asylumed.
Yeah, where did she get it?
That was already there.
Really?
Because, yeah. So she just had it.
And it goes back to what had happened to her in the later... You find out what happened to her revolves around a pumpkin head. So it makes sense.
Well, before we get into too much of that, this is obviously going to be light spoilers for Volume 1 of Pumpkin Night. But, Megan, what did you expect going into this manga? Where did you find this manga? How did you hear about it? Give me all the details.
I was just looking on my anime list, different places, best horror, Halloween type manga, because I knew that I was recording later on towards the month. So I knew it had to be something Halloween-y, I need something like that. And then this came up, and the cover looked awesome. It's her with the knife, and it just looked cool. And then I read the synopsis, and it was so straightforward. I was like, what is gonna happen?
Yeah.
And then I think I was just looking at a couple panels, and I was like, holy shit, this is pretty cool. I should definitely choose this one. And then it stood out to all the other ones that I was kind of debating on, so I just went for it. What do you think, Cody? What expectations did you have?
I thought it was going to be bad.
Mm-hmm.
You thought it was going to be bad?
That was it. I didn't expect it to be as gory as it was.
Why did you expect it to be bad? Because I picked it?
Because you said it was.
Is it because she picked it?
Because she's picked it and said I heard this is bad, but I picked it anyway.
Okay,
did you hear it was bad, and where did you hear it was bad from?
It's fucking my anime list, and it's just like fucking Rotten Tomatoes. I feel like my anime list is becoming more and more of that. If you like it, you don't have to give a exact rating on it. It was 6.97 stars or whatever.
That's not too bad, I don't think. Out of 10?
I think so. It's in the lower range.
6 out of 10 is pretty
6
good.
out of 10 is above average.
Yeah.
Then it was maybe lower. I don't know. It was pretty low. So I didn't really have it that high of expectations. And we'll talk about the main thing that I don't like about it.
Yeah.
But that has nothing to do with it, which kind of bums me out. But
yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know what to expect going into this. I did think I heard you say that it didn't get a lot of great reviews. So I also didn't expect it to be anything amazing. I saw the cover, and I immediately thought it was kind of what it was. Just a girl in a pumpkin head/mask thing killing people, and it was that. But it was also like a very poorly made B horror movie.
It totally took me into an American slasher movie. An American teen.
I know what you did last summer.
Yes.
I know what you did last summer. A little bit of how they're making those cheesy horror movies now? There's one on Netflix called The Babysitter.
Yeah.
And it's a horror movie, but it's with teens.
Comedy. It's kind of funny. So funny that it's the scariness is so funny. That type of thing.
It's so over the top purposely that it's funny. There were some bad movies that were supposed to be good, and then they became cult classics because of how bad they were. And it was funny how hard they were trying, but now people are making purposely over-the-top movies to be funny, and this is campy, as I guess the word for it. It felt very campy.
Yes, and that's exactly what, the first couple panels, and then they just kept going just right off the bat. She's just like, knock, knock, bitch. guess who's here? I'm killing you. And then she does it. It's not like there was no lead up to it. There was no like, let's go through the whole story and then we get trinkles of murder. No, it was like, I am going to slash the fuck out of you, which was fucking awesome.
And she sneaks by with an Amazon.
Oh yeah, it was like an Amazon.
She was like, oh, thank God, it's just the Zone.
Oh, it's just the Zone package. Thank you. And then he lands
I think that's
on
one
her.
of those cute things I love. Like, just do the bare minimum to not get like sued, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's the best. Like a lot of animes have like Starbucks in the background, but it's like
it's
Starbucks or
Star trucks.
Yeah.
And this manga series started like every good teen manga series starts, especially if it's a horror one, and that's with a DM from old Spooky. What's her name? Spooky. What's the main character's name again?
Pumpkin Night.
Pumpkin Night. Yeah, it's a message from Pumpkin Night.
She has a Nyoko, or what's her name?
Nyako.
Or
like it's like Naoko.
Yeah. Someone
Nyako.
literally gets a DM
from
like
Pumpkin Night.
Yeah, from Pumpkin Night at Pumpkin Night on maybe it's Spinstagram or something because they can't say Instagram.
I think it's some version of Twitter.
Oh, you're right. It is a version
she goes,
of Twitter.
"Oh, Pumpkin Night added me. What's his deal?" And she kept saying he when the picture clearly was a girl in a girl's uniform with breasts.
But
look at me. What if you saw? What if I DM'd you like this and I was like, "You got a DM from Chica"?
Well, I mean, Kaguya would probably be very happy that you're flat chested right now.
Yeah, she would.
She'd be like,
"This is all part of my
tables have
plan."
turned.
Yeah, you get a DM from Pumpkin Night, and you assume. I think she assumed it was a guy too because she's like, no girl would be doing this crazy stuff. This has to be a creepy guy. I think there was even a line in there that said, "Who is this girl? Oh wait, they're super creepy. They have to be a dude." Which I take a little offense to, but not dressed like this, obviously.
And she's like, "Oh, they already slid into my DMs."
Yeah, already slid in, and then she slid into her face with the knife.
Oh, yeah. She slid in hard.
Dude,
I thought there was going to be like, oh, now is the part where she like runs away.
No.
Just gets her eyeball scooped because it's like she hurt the Pumpkin Knight's weapon as a giant knife with like a scoop on the other side.
It's like a melon scooper on the other side.
Yeah.
I think it's for like pumpkin cutting. Like she straight up
that
just.
Makes sense.
Oh, that
makes a lot
way
of sense.
more sense.
That makes an incredible amount
Yeah,
of
I
sense.
think that's why, and it's so funny. It's so awesome, and the gore's done very well.
The gore is actually disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I actually felt sick.
Yeah, it's pretty graphic when they scoop her eyeball out and literally half of her face is open, her eyeball's hanging out, and she's running down the street, and then she gets mangled by a truck, and this is all in the first couple pages.
Yeah, and there's like, oh fuck, she's dead. She's mangled in the. There's nothing we can do now.
Yeah,
and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah,
and then you find out what's really going on.
Now you did read past volume 1, and now obviously, as true fans of the show know, we are now all reading volume 1 as opposed to some of us reading parts of it. So we're all caught up on volume 1. So we know all the details. But Megan, she's an overachiever.
I just liked it.
You really liked it? Was it a
did.
guilty pleasure kind of like?
It was it is kind of a guilty pleasure. I needed to know what happened to Naoko, like from the beginning. Why was she being bullied? They say at one point when they're introducing the characters, they just go, "Yeah, a person like that is naturally going to get bullied." And I say, "What?"
They showed like some glimpses of her. It just looked like she had chapped lips.
No, she's just a chapped woman.
Yeah.
No, you see. She was just a regular girl, and then they just beat the shit out of her and turned her crazy.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
Well, hot damn. Let's not get too much into it yet. I do want to get to
Yes.
I want to get to that point eventually, right? But obviously it's campy. I don't know. I can't tell if they're leaning into it purposefully, if they're self-aware of their campiness. But I do want to talk about the translation.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You guys apparently read some weird translation.
Some of the
I
dialogue
don't think I did.
Was like, this has to be someone fucking around with translation.
So there is I forget his name, or I think it's one person, maybe a team of people, and they do translations of like hundreds of manga, but they do like meme references and then write their own shit in the manga, which definitely that's not what the writer wanted, and there's some crazy lines further down.
I have a few written down, by the way. that I thought maybe were just part of the story, not necessarily someone peppered them in for flavor.
Yeah,
A lot of them I was like, maybe that's just like teen talk, but one of them was like, this is a meme.
Yeah.
I think we're thinking of the same one.
And it's crazy because I'm reading it, and then I read a comment on one of the official websites that I'm reading it on, and it said, another racist, homophobic, transphobic translator. This translation is shit. Go find another one. And I go, this makes a lot of sense what I'm reading, yes. And then I go to like so many other pages. No, I could not find another one. Everyone was the same. So I don't know what's real and what's fake and what's like. Maybe it is campy just because of the fucking translation.
Yeah,
which is crazy. I've never run into something like this before, where it's been that noticeable and that crazy, and people have talked about it. Even on TikTok, I looked up Pumpkin Night. Someone was like, "This translation is like, do not read this translation. It's crazy."
Really?
Yes. So I don't know.
Okay, so let's get into some of the translation things. I do have one line that I think we all might be thinking about. But here's my thing about the translation. In my experience, I felt like it was translated by a British dude. That's how I felt like the translation I got was.
Did not get that vibe at all.
No.
Only because everybody's speaking in an English accent. At least I assume, right? As I'm reading it.
What do you mean speaking in an accent? There's no
would,
audio.
What do you mean?
It's not written.
Why would they have British accents?
It's written in English. Like it's in English, you know.
Yes.
And
that's the translation.
Why would it have?
Wait, because all of a
what
sudden.
do you associate with an English? Like, did you think it was like the letters were in a different font,
No,
like an
dude.
English font?
No,
It's
not
cursive.
old English,
It's
dude.
cursive.
Yeah, did you mean cursive?
What do you
No,
mean?
stop, dude. You know what I'm doing? You're trying to make me look bad, and it's not gonna work this time.
No.
We genuinely don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
What do you mean?
What do you mean English accent?
Oh, you can't get away with being cute.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't.
No, Josh does the power now.
Yeah.
Anything you want to bow out of, you just go,
Yeah.
and then you're cool.
I could say something super fucked up and then just go
and then you're
after,
forgiven.
and then
yeah.
I'm free.
Yeah.
No, because at some point, everybody, it's written in English. Let me just say that it's written in English.
Yes, the English translation was
Right?
in English.
And then there's one character who just starts saying "bruv" all the time.
Oh my
and
god. Okay,
mate
that
all
is
the
the
time.
meme. That is the meme.
He's like,
They're saying
Yeah,
bruv is a meme.
Yeah.
Bruv it's a slang.
Yeah,
A British slang.
Bruv. It's
but
it's
saying it's the meme.
saying it's the meme. Bruv is a
We're
meme.
making fun of those people because of how they talk. Those English bastards.
Those what is the word? Those limey fucks.
Those whiny lobster backs.
Yeah.
Whoa!
We're just some Yanks making fun of those.
Yeah. What's the point of living in America if you can't shit talk the Brits every now and then?
Amen, brother.
Amen, brother.
And I just think there was another line. I think I have it written down too. There was another line.
Oh, I know
that
it
I saw.
immediately.
No, but this was like another line that was because another character that was speaking English the whole time, right? Because of the translation. All of a sudden, he says, "I'm gonna go to the loo instead of the toilet or instead of the bathroom." He said, "I'm gonna go to the loo. I'll be right back, bruv." And it's like,
Yeah,
okay.
no, that's the meme. That's a meme. Yeah, they're not.
Also, I mean, kids talk. They just say like other languages phrases. I mean, I do that sometimes. You do that. Everyone does
That's
that.
funny.
That's actually realistic to have a kid talk dumb. Like maybe he's like the fact that it's dumb is the joke.
No, I swear that I like Jackson's little sister would do that as like a meme. She'd be like, "Hey, love," like they all talk in a British accent because it's funny on TikTok. They're like, "Oh, it's what, bruv? It's what, like trap check." Like that's all like a meme now. So reading that, knowing that there's gonna be fucking memes in it, I catch them like this. They're fucking insane, and they get even crazier.
Yeah.
They get so much crazier.
So was the bruv line the one you were thinking of?
No.
No.
Can
We all know. Can we say it at the same time? Ready?
It's 2 words.
Yeah. No, it's
Mine is
3.
yours. Mine is 2 words.
Okay, we're on the same boat. I don't know where you're at right now. Maybe you're confused. All right, let's just do it.
Oh
count-
no, it's not 2 words. It's 2. It's not 3 words. It's 2 words.
yeah,
2
yeah,
words.
Okay,
ready?
Okay.
Okay,
1, 2, 3.
Be
gone,
gone, thought. Yeah.
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 Yeah, I'm glad you guys caught that.
Where does that come from?
It's a joke, like thought, you know.
Like an Instagram thought, like a
Yeah,
thought
and
in general.
she wants
Your
to be with
mom.
him. Wow, wee-wah. You guys. See, you can do it. You can't do it. If you were Chica, you might. No, that doesn't mean no.
Cody,
It's not
stop
the
playing
same.
video games. Don't be in character right now.
Say it's my out.
Oh, that is your. That's a great out to have. No, I know what a thought is. Okay, trust me, I know what a thought is. Okay, you're looking at one right now. Okay.
Chica's not a thought.
No, but me
Her
as
sister is a huge thought.
oh, Chica's sister.
Yeah,
Chica's sister.
her older sister. Isn't that a thing in the manga?
No,
Yeah.
I think no. I think you're thinking of the president's sister, maybe.
And she's not a thought either.
No, not the president's little sister.
Chica has little sisters.
No, I think she has an older sister.
I think you're wrong. Anyway, yeah, go back to playing your video games.
What's
you
my out?
fucking nerd? Your out is just being a. Oh yeah. Oh, do the thumb thing. That's your out. That's your out right there.
I don't want to go to the mountain. No, the beach, no beach. Yeah, Begone Thought was threw me for a fucking loop because I did not know the translation was bad until I read that, and then I went to the comment and saw that, and I was like, this is gonna be a wild ride. I feel. Begone Thought.
But doesn't that seem like something that would be in this story? Doesn't it sound like something that this character would say?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it was written in like 2016, but I'm sure that there are so many other lines, you guys, that it makes sense that it's not what the author intended.
Like when Freddy reaches out through the TV and grabs the girl, and he's like, "Welcome to prime time, bitch." You know what I mean? Like that's a line that's purposely supposed to sound that way for the movie. So don't you think Begone Thought was like their welcome to prime time, bitch?
No, I think
think
that
he
was-
would have just said bitch.
That had to have been the translator not taking
Yeah.
that scene seriously. Honestly, I think that got the vibe through as far as what that character was like. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think what he actually said was that far off from Begone Thought.
Yeah, I think it was pretty close, dude. I don't think he's taking any liberties. But what are some other lines that you thought were inappropriately translated?
God. I don't want to give anything away because it is a huge reveal.
This comes way later.
And it comes like volume 3, and we'll go into it in the spoiler section.
Yeah.
But
We'll save it
holy
for the
shit,
spoiler
guys! When I
side.
tell you, I almost like peed my pants laughing. I was very close. I was very close to peeing my pants. I swear to God, it was so insane. I did not expect it, especially with the climate today. My eyes are tearing up from like me like laughing about how funny like I was. It was a shock. It's
Okay,
the greatest
so
thing.
stay tuned for that
Stay
one
tuned.
because I have to find out what it is.
I have to. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Because I'll be honest, that's my kind of humor.
Oh my God. Yeah, Begone Thought. There's some other things like sprinkled in there, but more of it you see later on. You notice it way more because there's just lines that there's no way.
Yeah. Okay, let's walk through it a little bit. So, yeah, there's this girl. She was bullied. She was sent to an asylum or some sort of mental institution, and she breaks out, which is a plot I feel like I've seen a million times before. Isn't that similar to like Michael Myers?
That is every horror movie that
Yeah.
where the person isn't a supernatural being, and even then, it's sometimes that. So
Yeah, that's why it's so funny.
Anytime it's like, oh, they killed their whole family and they were sent to an insane asylum, but they escaped. It's like, what the fuck is the point of these asylums?
Yeah, they're not very secure. Everybody keeps escaping.
I mean,
Yeah.
she killed everyone. That's what the news were like. She murdered everyone in the asylum.
yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know like what the policy is for that, but like shouldn't the school be shut down when a student from that school famous for killing an entire asylum?
Well, she's not a part of the school anymore.
Oh.
She's been in the asylum for like since the end of junior high. So they're in high school now. They're not in junior high anymore.
So how many years has it been?
It's probably been, I think they're like maybe sophomores or juniors in high school. So it's been quite a long time. So they, she's been a ways away.
Right.
So then when she comes into, everyone's talking about her, they're like, holy shit, no, go, yeah, from middle school. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit, she broke out. And all of them are like fucking stressing because they were awful to her.
Yeah.
And you see what they do to this poor girl, and she deserved nothing.
And we don't know, me and Cody don't know what that is because that is revealed later in later issues or later volumes. But we're going to reveal it here because I can't wait to know.
I'm just assuming based on how she disfigures her targets, it has to deal something with that.
And you do get a glimpse of her from behind a little bit. She does look chapped, but she also looks a little burned. So I'm guessing maybe.
Well, there's like a burned skin her, but before that, it just shows like 3 like shots of like just a schoolgirl. Like at one point, she's like jumping, like having fun. And it's like no wonder she got bullied. I'm like, what? What do you mean?
Yeah, a person like that is naturally going to get bullied. It's so funny. And they're at their friend's funeral.
Oh yeah, so the girl who dies in the beginning.
They have the funeral like
at school,
locked and ready. Like, oh, we're gonna, and it's a cremation. So, and it's not like a ceremony. Like, oh, you know, they like you have like the opposite of a pep rally. Where like, oh, we need to announce that a student died. You know, if you need to go to a counselor,
yes,
it's just funerals going
it's in
down.
The gym right now.
Funeral in the gym.
Yeah,
she just died, so we're gonna torture her pretty soon. Don't be playing your game. Hey, put the phone down.
Off your
talking.
phones.
No talking.
Yeah. Keep it down.
I don't know what your kid's problem is right now, but show a little respect. We're trying to burn the body right now.
Yeah, we're gonna have Coach Bill give you the rundown. He's gonna give the eulogy. We're gonna knock her out, burn her at about lunchtime.
God damn it, Jimmy! If you don't stop talking, you're gonna see me after class. Yeah. Okay.
If you don't stop talking, you're gonna be the one cremated. Am I right? Yeah, I thought it was
they threaten the students with death if they don't be quiet.
I mean, I don't know if this is popular in other cultures, but they literally had a funeral, or at least the wake or whatever, on school grounds during school.
Yeah, and it wasn't even an open casket. The girls are talking. They're like, she couldn't even have an open casket because her body was so badly mutilated. Wow. She doesn't even have a face anymore. Oh my god.
That's fucked up. Where's Frank and Fran when you need her? Am I right?
Yeah,
we have pumpkin night.
You're right.
We have Naoko.
Kirito. Yeah, Cody, so they have this funeral at the school, and I'm thinking, this is wild. This is wild already, right? And then I just didn't want you to skip over that because I thought that was a fucking crazy thing.
No, that was crazy. That was where they're like the casket they're pulling away. And one of the girls is kind of freaking out. She's like, "Oh fuck, my one of my best friends just died, and I might be next. Who knows?"
I like that phone call in the beginning too. Where it's like she's like calling for help, and that guy's like, "Yeah, Naga, she just escaped the asylum. Yep, killed everyone there." And then like she gets stabbed, and he's like, "Hello, hey, can you hear me?
Hey, what's happening? Hey.
What's up? Why am I hearing She's here. Who's here? What's up? I was just telling you about how she that girl we tortured. It
literally happened exactly like that. He's like, "Hey, why do you keep making those noises? I'm trying to tell you about Naoko who just escaped from the asylum."
At no point does he catch on. It's like, "Oh my god." He's just like, it's like 10 minutes. He's like, is there a bad connection?
Oh,
I hear screaming. Are you watching a movie?
And then when they all get together, they say, "Oh man, this was Naoko, whatever. This was pumpkin night. What should we do?" And one guy's like, "Well, what we should for sure not do? Call the fucking cops, dude, because they're gonna find out that we bullied her, and they're gonna send us to jail. Yeah, and they're gonna blame us for everything."
Well, you literally bullying is not gonna send you to jail. But
bullying won't even get you punished.
No,
and that's because of our American school system.
Yeah, American bullies.
Yeah, the only thing that'll get you punished is standing up to a bully. Then you've gone too far.
Yeah, God forbid you stand up to a bully.
Yeah. We literally, did you have those seminars where they're like, never fight back ever? The system at my school was like, for every like 5 punches you get, you're allowed 1 punch.
Yeah.
And just students, everyone was like, "So you want us just to get jumped and beat up?" And the principal was like, "Yeah, you shouldn't stoop down to their level." And they're like, "You want us to not defend ourselves?" Like, the system is legitimately set to like, don't even fight. Just let it happen.
And in some religions too, they tell you turn the other cheek, but I'm running out of cheeks. You know what I mean? I'm getting slapped all over the place,
What you do when you're getting beat up is like, "Oh yeah, hit me harder."
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do when I get beat up next time.
Yeah,
I'm like, I like it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be just like this too. Mm-hmm. I fucking like it.
Yeah, thank you, sir. May I have another?
Hit me.
Hit me. Okay, but yeah, so they do all of that. They confront each other. They say, "Hey, we're gonna get to the bottom of this, but we're not gonna get the cops involved."
And then he goes, "You know what we should do? We should find her and kill her."
Yeah. And then I'm like, "Dude, we're at school."
And then he goes, "Oh my god, the proctor just heard." He goes, What are you kids doing?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're gonna kill that video game character.
Oh, the video
Just
game is dead.
Destroy them.
Like, wow, that was close, guys. We
like-
can't talk about that. And they're like, he's like, what the fuck? These kids are talking about this
Yeah.
shit.
Video games when it's almost time for the gym funeral. That we got going.
It's almost time for the gym.
We just hooked up the crematorium we have in the school gym.
Wow, we just cleared out the volleyball club, so have them come in now. Have them
The
come in now.
disrespect these students have for their fellow.
He says their classmate just died and they're playing games about murdering people. I can't believe these kids. No, they're talking about murdering an actual student.
And it's the one, it's the one that they bullied to an insane asylum. They want
guys,
to kill her.
Remember when we bullied her? We should do it better. we should finish the job.
We should finish the job because she might finish us. That's the whole thing. Like they're trying to like kill her, but she's just an unstoppable force. And one of the girls, she goes through and she's kind of freaking out. She's kind of sweating a little bit, and then look who's here.
One of them's like, I can't do this. I'm gonna run away, and they immediately lose track of her. And it's like, you're at school, and she like ran away a second, and they're like, she's gone. She's just in a mall now.
She's gone. I mean, high school
Was that
like
a mall? I don't know. In my head, that was a mall.
She
Maybe
was
that was just
in the
like
gym, I think, but like on another level.
Or she was just in the campus. I think it was just the campus, on the stairs or something. And that's when like the proctor comes in, and then
Yeah, I don't know,
him
dude. And then
too.
poor him, he gets fucking
I was-
gutted and hung from the side of the gym.
I was like on board for her so far, especially when they're like, we should kill her. And I'm like, okay, so they deserve it. But then, like, this pumpkin night, she goes on to just kill innocent people. Unless that principal knew about the bullying and kept a blind eye on it, then it's like,
Megan?
okay.
what?
Did he?
I don't think so. No,
She
she does kill a lot of innocent people. She kills a lot of more innocent people.
mows him down,
Yeah,
too, dude. She
no.
literally guts him and hangs him off the side of the building, and he didn't do shit.
He
And
didn't
that was
do
in what
shit.
I thought, like, okay, so the funeral is like a warning, and now things are gonna progress. But no, it's just she like kills the guy and then like hangs his like knife-filled intestine leaking out corpse.
Oh God, it's so good. I love how it just doesn't take any beats. It's just like, we'll kill one, kill two, kill three. Like it's just kill. Like it's always entertaining.
And also, that doesn't stop the funeral.
No.
Oh, no, it doesn't stop the funeral at all. As a matter of fact, it's business as usual for these funeral schools that they have.
They're like, oh, well, all right, well, we're going to have
my
another
God.
school funeral next week, I guess, but let's get on with this crematorium we got going,
Let's put the cremation in. Yeah, this is like spoilers, right? Are we just gonna?
Yeah,
Why
I
don't
mean,
you
well,
hit
like-
us with the spoiler
Yeah,
alert?
just go ahead and hit us with it.
I don't know.
Go ahead and just
do the
channel-
thing, but then say spoilers.
Channel Pumpkin Night.
It's spoiler time. That was bad. No, gross.
Yeah, I
No,
want
it
to
was
be-
good. I liked it a lot. It was in
it's-
character.
It's
It was in character. I think you nailed it the first time, but go again.
okay.
We'll
No.
all be in character. How about this?
It's spoiler time.
You almost had it.
It's spoiler time.
You keep losing it at the
Because
end.
it's embarrassing.
You're embarrassed, Megan. You're embarrassed. I'm not. I look good. I like it. I think I look good.
I'll be honest, guys. My eyesight is way worse than I like to admit without my glasses.
That was so funny. Okay, I'll just do the classic. Let's
yeah,
just
do
do
the
the
classic.
classic.
You can't go wrong with a classic.
It's spoiler time.
You can't go wrong with a classic. A classic's a classic for a reason. Am I right, Cody?
It's good.
Cody.
A classic's a classic for a reason. Am I right, Cody?
I agreed with you. I said it's good.
Okay, sorry about that, dude.
You're getting the power of Sheikah. I think you're embarrassing.
Yeah, I just get one of those anime angry marks on my forehead right now. Okay, so spoilers. What
Oh,
happens
yes, okay.
to what was the spoiler you were going to mention right now? Oh, about the girl.
Yeah. That's kind of like
She gets her nose like chopped off.
it's just straight up. I think she just gets the baller and just goes across her face
And grabs like one eye.
one eye, and she's kind of fucked up. She's still living, and then you think that she's dead pretty much because she gets fucked up, and then they're like, oh, what's her name, where's Saki, oh my god, am I thinking of the same thing?
No, yeah. You're thinking.
Yeah.
I don't remember the girl's name, but you are thinking of the same girl.
Find her, and then
I thought they found her dead, but then
No,
okay.
no,
So they don't find her. They're like, "Where the fuck is Hucky?" And then they see her at pumpkin night on the top of the ceiling, and she's like, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah.
And
again,
like,
during school.
Yeah, during
Broad
school,
daylight.
everyone can see her, and
It's not even Halloween, so it's what she's doing can't be.
Yeah.
I guess it's like.
everyone keeps saying Halloween's a little early for Halloween,
Yeah.
huh? And then
That's
she's like,
what,
"Fuck
why
you."
wouldn't this just take place during Halloween?
How much easier would it be for the writer
It's called
to just
Pumpkin
say,
Night.
Yeah, for the writer to just say like, "Oh, this happened in October." Write it in.
Like, you have a 2-week grace period before Halloween where if you're in a costume, no one will ask you any questions.
No.
Why do you think Michael Myers specifically decided to murder people on Halloween?
I think that was just the writers wanted, we should have a Halloween movie. Well, let's just call it Halloween.
But
like how
then
Friday the 13th is arbitrarily Friday the 13th.
None of it happens on Friday the 13th?
It's about a camp. Like, it should be called Camp Crystal Lake or something. It
Yeah.
should not be called Friday the 13th.
Yeah, why?
Wow. It should be called. It should every killing should happen on a Friday
The
the 13th.
reason Friday the 13th is called that is they're like, well, if we do this, they have to play it on Friday the 13th.
Genius.
And it will be that movie. You know, it's like how people keep trying to do horror Christmas movies because they're like, we'll be the horror Christmas movie that everyone plays when they're like, yeah, I don't want to watch that one about the BB gun. I want to watch You'll Shoot Your Eye Out.
Oh, with the white kid in the glasses?
The kid with the glasses, yeah.
The chubby
Christmas
white
Story?
kid, the nerdy kid with the glasses?
Christmas Story?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Christmas Story.
It's called A Christmas Story. I mean,
Christmas
that's
Story?
they
a
want
Cody story?
Yeah, like they're trying to do like well, except I'm gonna shoot your eye out.
With what?
My
What?
With what?
Cody!
Does me being dressed like this change your answer? With what, Cody?
you keep the wig on, you'll find out.
Keep the wig on, and
Oh
I'll
my
find out.
God.
Maybe I will. Maybe I want to find out. Anyway, Megan.
Oh my God.
Anyway, they they find this girl, and they don't find this girl, but she is burned alive.
Now I don't remember exactly how, but the group does figure out.
Yeah.
Oh, she's with the original victim, and she's gonna be burned. I don't remember how they figure that out.
I don't know. I think they just see her and they're like, oh, they put 2 and 2 together, I guess.
I think it's literally them all going like, wait, it's a closed casket.
Yeah.
And then they're all like, that could only mean one thing. She's in the casket.
This is a surprisingly intuitive group. You know, you don't normally get people like just making these connections in horror stories.
No, they do it very quickly. And she wakes up in the casket.
When she's
like,
already
what
being
the-"
burned.
She's already fucked up as it is. She has her eye taken out. She's like, oh my God, what the fuck? I'm in the casket. Oh my God, that mole. I know who it is.
Oh, yeah.
And then she's being burned. Mid-burn, they go, someone's in there, someone's still alive, and they pull her ass out. And this was one of my favorite moments, is when she's coming up, she's rising up from the other body, and they're all wincing from the smell of like human flesh that has been dead for a while and fresh human rot. Like, it was the best. And you see her pulling up from the other body, and
that was nuts.
that was so cool. And she's just like, oh man, she's just connected with this girl.
Because
Yeah.
her
That was-
skin has fused from being burnt to the other girl's skin, and it's being pulled off at the same time.
It was legitimately horrifying.
Yeah,
It
no,
was.
That is so good. It
It
was one of my
was.
favorite moments.
Everything, the way the gore and murders are depicted in this art. I mean, what's done a more gruesome job? I don't know.
That's the best. Like, honestly, that's one of the pluses for me. Like, the story is shit, pretty much. It's not, it's whatever, but the writing's not very good. And then just the horror, like, just the death scenes, death after death, they're so awesome.
They look painful.
Yeah.
You feel them.
Yeah.
You feel them. It was also pretty weird to me. Can I just say this? If that ever happens to me, if I bully somebody as a kid and they go to an insane asylum
you keep
and murder everybody,
pushing someone's buttons and eventually they like snap on you. Hypothetically, no, I'm saying you just keep pushing like a loner who's like isolated. And you just keep pushing them and you just keep pushing them until they snap on you. What would you do? I was just clarifying.
Why don't you keep pushing those buttons, you fucking nerd? I've never bullied anybody in my life, you fucking bitch. Oh, I love this wig, dude. It makes me feel good. No, I was going to say, if I'm ever in that situation and I'm burned to that degree,
kill me.
Kill me.
Yeah, kill me. Kill me immediately. Just send it.
Was that a pun? If I'm ever burned to that degree?
Oh, I can see how that could be a pun. Then yes, I meant it.
Yes, I meant that, bruv.
Bruv.
Yes, I meant that, bruv.
But yeah, dude, you for sure kill me, right? Kill me.
Yeah, no, and they rush her to the
No.
hospital.
What?
No.
What'd you say?
No, I didn't say anything.
Cody, stop. He said just in general. I said, if I ever get burned that bad, kill me. And he said
Just in general.
Keep pushing.
God, you're so scarier with the wig on.
I know. I don't know if I like him anymore, dude. I don't know if I like what the wig does to you. It's like the Goosebumps movie when he can't take the mask off.
Yeah, and they're like, Betsy, and she's like, ah!
Yeah.
And she's running
time.
around the fucking street.
My normal face was the mask, and this is my true face.
Oh, that's how Josh feels too, huh?
I really do. I really do.
Oh, yeah, just kill me. And they rush her to the hospital because this bitch is still alive.
And honestly, that's also horrifying because it's like, yeah, that's not going to be a pleasant existence.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, that's what I can't help but think too. I'm like, dude, you're gonna survive and you're gonna live a horrible, painful life.
Oh, yeah, and then she looks and she starts freaking out again. Like, why are you freaking out? It's
Yeah.
like, well, what do you mean? Why? She just got burned
She's
in a
going into
casket
shock
at
again.
the school crematorium
Oh, my God.
that they could not put on hold.
Oh, my God. And the fucking teenagers.
Couldn't even delay for a moment.
No,
We gotta get
it
this
was her
going.
last wish.
Yeah.
I want to be burned at school.
I want to go to school.
I want my ashes spread across the school gymnasium.
That's
Put it-
so crazy.
Yeah.
Put it in the wax and just polish that floor with my remains. So she's
That's such a
freaking
crazy
out, and
school.
they're
So
like,
the kids are like, oh, this is definitely Naoko. I saw her, the pumpkin night. She's here. She's gonna get us all. And then they're just fucking
Yeah, they're like,
plotting to
well,
get her,
after
whatever.
what we did to her.
Yeah, no shit. And then she's like, oh, she's all burned. She's going into shock again. Guess who it is, bitch? Pumpkin night
In
from
the
the
ceiling.
fucking ceiling. Comes down, slaughters.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
That was the end of Volume 1, by the way, when
Yeah.
she comes down Pumpkin Night, more like the Dark Knight. Am I right? She's fucking rappelling from ceilings and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Oh, I mean, come on. She couldn't have known the ventilation system at
I
the
like it.
hospital.
Yeah.
I like
And
it.
then between volumes, there's this little side story. I don't know if you read it. It's chapter like
That-
5.5.
Yeah, that was and that's the last one. Like, oh, I guess this just ends like that, and then there's
It comes back.
maybe it's like a one-off.
It comes.
thing?
Yeah, it's like
I
every
think it's,
other between volumes. Like they continue it.
Is it an anthology where it's different every time? Because
No.
for those watching or listening who don't know, it's basically a mini chapter at the end of the first volume with a guy reading the Pumpkin Night manga, getting bullied by one of his superiors at work,
just
leaving to
pushing
go
his
to
buttons, just calling him a nerd, and just like belittling him, and it's like maybe using the Cody's boring button too many times. And
anyway, dude, what were you saying? I genuinely forgot. Dude. Anyway, yeah, dude. So he's getting. Cody, we're doing a podcast. Get off your game.
This is not even-
Anyway, I don't know what Cody's talking about, but there is a guy who's getting bullied by a superior at work.
Yeah.
So much that he's like, I'm gonna leave and go to the bathroom, and then he comes back in a.
and the guy even
pumpkin
says
night.
like, I feel bad about that. I think I went. I like that he's at a moment like, I think I went too far.
Yeah, no, he's like, you're reading, dude. No, he's talking shit when he leaves. He's like, you should have seen him at work. Everyone caught him reading this crazy pumpkin comic,
Yeah.
this manga, and it's gory and gross, and he's a freak. And the girls are like, ew.
Yeah, also, don't call me a freak. I'm reading Pumpkin Night too. You're calling
Yeah.
me a freak.
No, when I read it, I was like, oh.
Oh, no, I'm not a freak, dude.
Mm.
I'm a beautiful.
Uh,
I'm fucking gorgeous, dude. You can't keep going to your game. You have to face things sometimes, Cody. Words hurt, and you can't ignore them by throwing yourself into video
Cody.
games.
What if I throw the video game at you?
Oh.
Well, then we're gonna have another fucking school funeral. How about that?
I guess the school crematorium's got to get taken out of the shed again.
The shed.
I like. Am I misremembering things, or did that not happen at the school?
I don't think
the funeral happened at the school. I do think it's very funny, by the way, because it did seem like it happened at the school, the cremation part. But the funeral happened, and then they drove her to the
cremation because she
place.
was like she had time to be alive in the car or whatever, and they're rolling her out.
Oh, okay, and that's when they get a taxi or something. They're like, take us to that hearse,
yeah.
And then it's just Pumpkin Nights like on a bicycle.
On a motorcycle.
Yeah. And I don't know if you guys got to the part where she's taking pictures. She's taking pictures of someone that she just killed. And
then, is that when two police officers?
Yes. And the two police officers come up. They're like, hey, what are you doing at this? You're out of school hours.
Yeah.
And she just goes,
Yeah. Oh, no. Kaguya. Kaguya she would take it a lot better. She would handle it a lot better. Did you really hurt yourself?
No.
Are you okay?
Anyway, Pumpkin Night, she's like going around and she's fighting. And she's like really like killing people.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
I know.
Let me
I'm
see
quickly taking it well.
We need to get Kaguya's who's the girl that helps her all the time with everything? Who's her butler lady girl?
Oh yeah, I knew what you're talking about.
Why do I feel like Megan broke a bone right now? I feel like Megan.
Oh no, she broke her anime bone and now she can't remember anime anymore.
Oh, Megan, you didn't tell me you broke your anime bone.
Oh no, if her anime bone's broken, she can't be on the pod anymore.
I'm fine. Okay.
She did that like when a kid wants to keep playing. If you're hurt, you can't play. I'm okay.
I'm fine now.
That's one of the parenting tricks I picked up during my brief stint as an absentee stepfather.
Yikes.
You were doing that, right?
I did it for a little while.
A little bit, yeah. Just enough to feel the vibe.
You get it. You get why it's appealing, I'll tell you that.
You're there just enough for them to want your approval, but not enough there to be responsible for them. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want them to start, you don't want them to start, what do you call it? Imprinting on you or anything like that. Getting attached.
Seeing you do stuff and then they do it and they're like, what?
The end goal is having them eventually ask their mom, what happened to...
Yeah.
And they gotta go like,
sad
he had to move and just won't explain that.
Yeah, he's not going to be coming around anymore.
Yeah.
We're pretty evil, huh? Spooky. Look at Cody's laugh.
Oh my god. You guys are scary.
With the wig on. It was super menacing.
So true.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I think that was around the end of the first volume when she comes rappelling down from the hospital room, right? And then there's that bonus chapter and everything. And that's volume 1. And I do have a few questions though that go past volume 1.
Yeah, I got a real quick one. And this is something that bugs me. Whenever someone escapes from the no security having asylums, housing, this person murdered 30 people. Let's just escort them to their bed then. Is Pumpkin Night just knew how to drive a motorcycle. And I can't imagine she learned that in middle school.
I can't imagine she learned that in middle school. That's a great point, Cody.
She is manic and she can do anything.
That's not how skills work.
And they kind of allude to Pumpkin Night being an entity.
Okay, that's usually where, and that would be helpful in explaining how she's able to jam blades through people's skulls. Because I'm like, there has to be
effortlessly.
Yeah, I think that her anger and her it's like a spirit, but she's not dead yet, but she's dead inside. So that just kind of manifested into this superhuman type person because someone else tries to take the reins later. And
Ooh,
okay, so what is your question? Questions.
My question was, what did those fucking kids do to that little girl?
Okay,
let's have a post volume 1 spoiler alert.
Yeah.
it's spoiler time, bruv.
Perfect.
That was
Perfect.
magnificent. I was rooting for you, and you know what? As always, you didn't let me down.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what Volume 1 is all about. Friendship. and knocking it out of
and
the
not
park.
getting bullied.
Don't do that.
Oh.
Yeah, and not bullying others.
Yeah, not pushing people's buttons until they.
Megan, hurry up, take it over. Take over, answer
But
the
he has
question.
to push the buttons.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's literally all I do.
It's literally his job.
Yeah, it's my fucking job. I push
don't-
buttons, dude. I'm the button pusher. Okay, Megan, just tell us what.
Yeah.
Answer the question.
So basically, not the the blonde one, and then the one that looks like kind of older.
Yes.
He's a little bigger than the rest of them.
The one that's clearly supposed to be the bully
muscle,
leader,
yeah.
the muscle, the
So-
Megan of the group.
Yes, the
Yeah,
Megan
yes.
of the group. So basically, the 2 girls and those 2 guys, and then the guy with like the long shaggy hair. That's kind of just like,
Who's like, I didn't.
We shouldn't have done
I
that,
shouldn't-
but like I was in the room and I didn't do anything. Yeah, so
That's
stupid.
one of those. That makes you bad.
Yeah,
you're
that still makes
you're
you
still a
bad.
person.
Yeah, you
Yes.
still allowed all that. You didn't tell anybody.
like-
You didn't stop it from happening.
So
Well, I feel bad. I didn't do anything to stop.
these investigators are looking into Naoko because they're like, she escaped. There's been murders all over town.
Oh, they're
Something
finally
about
looking
her
into it?
murdering the entire asylum,
Yeah.
keeping her, and then everyone she held a grudge against.
yeah.
I think she might be our man.
I think we have our main suspect.
Well, they don't know I don't think they know the correlation between the kids that bullied her. They just know that she escaped from the asylum. She went to this school. She's killed multiple people. There's multiple people that have been dead, and accounts of her seeing with the pumpkin head. So they show a picture of her normal. She has a bow. She has short hair. She has earrings. She's really pretty. And they're just like, oh yeah, Naoko, like shame what happened to this girl. And then it just cuts to another picture of her. She has a shaved head. Her face is all like beaten the fuck up. Like she still looks like fine, but she just got like beat the fucking shit out of. And then it cuts to those kids in like a bathroom, and they're like cutting her hair. The girls are cutting her hair off, and the guys are beating the shit out of her. And she just comes to school all bruised up, and no one says anything, and everyone just knows that she's getting fucking bullied. And then they have this Halloween party, and he fucking puts fireworks in the pumpkin head that they put on her, and then fucking what is it? They put a sulfuric acid, baggies of sulfuric acid in the pumpkin head, and she gets burned. Her face gets burned the fuck. Her face is fucking gone, and that's why she's all deformed and shit.
That's not bullying. That's torturing
That's
somebody.
a classic 80s bully.
Totally.
Where it's just someone trying to murder someone else.
Yeah, they're like, we didn't want to hurt her. It was just funny.
We just
wanted
repeatedly
to-
hurt them.
We just wanted to have. It was funny. Like someone like that's naturally gonna get bullied.
Now I got another. So not only is she a Halloween themed killer, her revenge is inspired by events that took place on Halloween,
Yes.
and she did not do this on Halloween. I don't understand this.
Because she had a lot of work to do.
I like in universe. I like the idea. It's like, look, the perfect time to escape was now. I would have liked to have done this in Halloween, but I mean, I can't wait forever.
So-
Bro, that would have been hilarious if she said, like, Halloween, they really amp up security around here. So I had to leave on,
There's a bunch of other
Yeah.
people that have Halloween-based grudges. They really keep it locked down.
Yeah.
I
That's when they
figured
keep the cameras
maybe
on.
by the time I'm
Yeah.
done, it'll be Halloween.
I figure I bust out around July, right? You know what I mean? It gives me time to get my pumpkin stuff ready.
I still have to get the costume, and I'm gonna reference the thing that happened.
Plus-
Now I don't remember it exactly, so it's gonna be based on memory, but I have a very good idea of it.
Plus, I get a good deal on motorcycle lessons in about September, you know what I mean? So I'm going to have to take those classes so I can learn how to ride a motorcycle, you know? And then I'll start
gonna-
murdering everybody.
Also, I know guys who can teach me how to weld because I got this idea for like a pumpkin because I'm a pumpkin. This sort of pumpkin based like a weapon, and I'm gonna use to like. Well, you'll see. I gotta.
Cutta, melanum.
Yeah. I
I'm
can't
gonna-
believe they poured sulfuric acid on
They
her
put
face. and
baggies.
fireworks in a pumpkin.
Hey
They
man,
put-
boys will be boys.
No, literally, it's
You're
the
right.
boys. And they put just baggies of it, so the slightest touch, it would just come undone and then burn her face alive. And she's like, fucking the pumpkin's on her head, and everyone's like, what's going on? She's burning. And the one, the girl with the thought, if you will, she goes, I know what you did. She tells the blonde guy, she's like, I went to the same middle school as you. Don't you remember me? I was the student council president. And when that accident occurred, I saw you in the crowd high-fiving and laughing while she was like burning alive. She's like, but don't worry, I won't tell anyone.
Does that turn her on?
Yeah, she just likes this fucking guy, I guess. And then right when she says that, she gets a huge hook right in the triple D all the way through, and she's like, ah, and it's Pumpkin Night, bitch, and she's just pulling her by her fucking boob, and she ties both of them up, and she's live streaming pretty much the Pumpkin Night, and she goes, tell them what you did.
Ooh,
tell them what you fucking
nice.
did. Tell everyone what you did. And he admits to everything.
Ooh.
The two friends are like watching, and they're like, holy shit, we're gonna get found out. Oh my god. Because the guy, I don't think the guy knew with the black hair what they did. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really remember. I think he knew, but not to that extent. I don't think he knew about the sulfuric acid, but he admits to everything. Everyone in the, like, they're in like a diner, and everyone's just like, holy shit, this guy from our class, he did this to her, blah, blah, blah. And this is getting live stream, and she's pretty much just murdering people, like, on the live stream. And then...
Where do I subscribe?
And then they're like, we gotta go get him.
Keep going. No, keep going. Keep going. No, I mean, those people deserve it.
Yeah.
Those people deserve probably a far worse punishment than that for bullying. I mean, that's not even bullying. They tortured her like she was a prisoner of war.
Yeah, I think that's a war crime.
Yeah.
I think that's like that's banned in like there's like an agreement as to what you can do in war. And
yeah,
like,
I don't even think you can torture criminals of war.
You
like
actually
that.
can't even do that's like
inhumane. Yeah.
Countries that have been waging war for years would be like, yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, it was far beyond the line.
What's going on in Japan? Because every time I have seen bullying depicted in manga, it is like attempted murder, sexual assault.
Oh yeah, a lot of that.
And now war crimes.
Yeah,
yeah, they do it up out there.
What's happening over there?
I don't
Someone
know.
should really look into that. I feel like. Yeah.
Totally, and
Yeah.
it's a lot of like the culture of like keep everything to yourself. So even if you're getting bullied, you're not gonna tell people you're getting bullied.
Yeah.
So that's a lot to do with it.
Like prison.
Like prison.
You don't tell people you got in prison. You know, you're like, what happened? Well, I got jumped.
Yeah.
Like, what they do after they jumped?
Jumped.
Yeah. And then you just hire someone. You just give someone cigarettes to beat up, your bully.
Yeah, and then the way you got that cigarettes was
Yeah, dressing up like this.
Yep.
Yep. Anyway, Megan. So let's. Just,
I am like genuinely like, man, it's a good thing I don't smoke because if I go to prison, it's like I have a much bigger like earnings potential because I wouldn't be smoking any of those cigarettes. I could sell those and like I wouldn't have any attachment to it.
I guess so.
Like
So
you
that's
go to
one way to
prison,
look at it.
you're gonna be like, well, I need some of that cigarettes.
Oh, I get what you're saying, but you're also assuming you're going to be getting a lot of cigarettes. With eyes like that, as long as they don't make you wear glasses in prison, you'll probably get a lot of cigarettes. You know what I mean?
They would
Do you
deny
not like
him
my glasses?
sight.
I'm getting new
In
glasses, and honestly, the step above these glasses is I'm gonna get LASIK. So
I can't wait to see the new glasses, dude. I think it's gonna. I mean, I wish you would have showed me them before I did the new art, but hopefully they still match and they look similar, and it'll all be fine.
For anyone who doesn't know what it's like buying glasses, it is the most stressful experience. You have like 10 minutes to do it, and you're stuck with it for the next 2 years, and it costs you $300.
Sounds like having a girlfriend, am I right?
Yeah.
Stuck with $300.
Yeah.
They're only around for like 10 minutes. And then,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're done in 10 minutes.
Yay.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. The relationship's over in 10 minutes.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Yeah. Megan, let's because we have a game planned as well, right?
Oh yeah, okay. Well,
So
I just want to get to this part. Let's
kind of sum it all up.
I want to get to the part where I
yeah.
was talking about where it's like the fucking craziest thing I've ever seen in a manga ever.
Yeah.
So pretty much you find out that they fight her basically. He gets free, the guy, the fucking asshole, he gets free and he's like, get her, blah blah, and they start beating the shit out of her, and then the guy with that's standing by again is just like, I'm doing it again. Oh my god. And you find out that they were like romantic interests. Naoko and him. So then he goes, I'm not going to let this happen again. Now I'll go. And he beats them. And she's like, oh my God, I knew you'd come back. She tears in her eyes.
Aww.
I know. It's fucking awful.
Oh.
And then they beat him and they both remain unconscious. And they get picked up by daddy. The blonde guy's daddy.
Oh. Wait, so the blonde guy wins?
Guess who the daddy is. You will never guess.
Okay, hold on. Is it
2016? 2016. What was the craziest thing in 2016? What happened to the world in America in 2016?
It's Obama?
No.
Oh wait, no, it's Trump.
What?
Literally, it is Trump, but it's not Trump. It's the mayor of the city. It's fucking Trump. I wish I could show you my phone die, but it's literally Trump picks them up. It's fucking Trump, and he goes, "Thanks, Dad." And they keep making Trump references to him, like talking. He's like, "What in Hillary's emails?" And like he says some crazy shit. He's like, "I grabbed someone by the pussy" is a line in the manga, and it's literally the dad. And you find out that he covered up her whole thing, the whole bullying thing, and put her in the asylum. So he's in charge, and he's like, "Thanks, Dad, for helping us again." He's like, "No problem. We're gonna go bury these bodies somewhere." And it's just fucking Trump. It's just Trump driving a fucking car, and then he gets in a forklift, and then he puts them in this hole, and they're like, "They'll never be found." And then, yeah. But that's it.
I knew Trump was covering something up, guys.
That he's not only did he win the election, but he somehow became the mayor of a Japanese city.
God, you have to look. I wish I could.
And then covered
have
up his secret son's murder.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I wish.
I'm putting a picture
That's
up.
such a Donald Trump thing.
There will be a picture in between Cody and Megan right here.
Oh wow, that does look like him.
It kind of really does.
Yeah.
No, it's him. Like I swear to God, it's him. And they
I thought you were exaggerating.
Hillary's emails, fucking grabbed by the pussy, just so many Trump references, and it's so hilarious. And he's just in the manga. He's in Halloween night. I mean, Pumpkin night.
Okay, did you not want to clear it up, or like the blonde wins the fight?
Well, he wins the fight against them, and they're knocked unconscious, and they're put in a hole, and then. I don't want to. That's as much as want to give away because it kind of gets more and more crazy. It takes a turn.
I was thinking, okay, so he is gonna get disfigured like her, and then they become a serial killer team. But now they're going to kill the world.
Yeah, something like that. Pumpkin Night. I'll just say Pumpkin Night Pumpkin Night becomes someone else.
Oh, okay. I mean, that makes me kind of want to continue to read it.
You should, because the lines and the memes are insane. Donald Trump alone.
It sounds like it either gets more self-aware. It has to be, right? It can't be just a translation thing. It has to be the creator making these jokes as well if he's making the dad someone who looks exactly like Trump. Right?
I don't know. It's just, I looked it up. I was Trump, and I went, what year did this come out? 2016.
Wow. So Pumpkin Night, am I right?
So it's not just it looks like Donald Trump and whatever translator was like, I'll just make it Donald Trump. It had to have been actually intended to be a parody of Donald Trump.
No, yeah, totally. It looks exactly like him. It looks exactly like him. The comb over, his stature, his high ranking in power. It's hilarious.
I'll tell you what they couldn't have included was his tax returns.
Cody, that's why we keep you around. Oh, they mentioned that
too. He's like, we're going to hide them just like my taxes. No one will find them.
I'm on board for this author. Whoever.
Yeah. Me too.
As long as he knows what he's doing and he's not like...
The author or the translator?
The author. If the author's doing that and he's like, yeah, let's... Yeah.
He's great,
And then, like, it pans over and he's eating Cheetos.
No, yeah, there's Cheeto references. There is. They're like, he's like someone like is like, oh my God, I hate that Cheeto man or whatever. And it's funny. I do believe that there's something with Donald Trump because it is 2016. I do think that the author intended for it to be like an American type-esque slasher film because they don't really have that cheesiness in Japan. That type of like high school revenge like slasher. Felt very like American to me, so that's probably why he added Trump in there. That gave a little like homage.
This whole time turns out he wasn't colluding with Russia. He was colluding with Japan.
See, everything you're saying is in the manga. It's literally reference. There's Trump references here. Like when he gets introduced, it's like Trump.
Wow, dude. So I mean, this is a very topical manga then, dude. This might resonate now more than ever. Because shit's about to get scary.
Yeah, because once he wins the second term, that's gonna
Don't
be.
say that.
I mean,
honestly, who fucking knows at this point, dude? I mean, it was a shock the first time. Let's just say that.
and I mean, presidents usually would just win the second term election. That's historically how it
Cody,
goes.
don't even put that out there, dude.
I'm just like,
all I'm saying is the dialogue is something to be. What is
Hold.
it? Behold, savored. It's very crazy. The translation I read is insane. Trigger warning.
Yeah.
But the art keeps you hooked.
Yeah.
Into the manga. I kept reading because of the art. I kept reading. I was like, what's going to happen? It hooked me. Also, Pumpkin Night, I want to see her story. And it all fell into place for me. And I would give it a 4.7 out of 5.
Wow.
Pumpkin thoughts.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I only read the first volume of Pumpkin Night, but I mean, based on what you're saying and the hilarity that ensued, I mean, I recommend it as a read as long as you're going into it knowing that it's gonna be hilariously terrible, but also it seems like self-aware and a lot of fun. It seems just like a lot of fun. So if you're looking for something fun and silly, I would say check it out.
I was gonna give it 3.5, and like it gets a boost for the art depicting the gore and stuff. But now I want to know. I want to know the story now. So I guess it would be a 3.5. But I'm like, oh, well, this. I mean, I'm invested in a story, so that's not many things can do that.
Yeah. So Pumpkin Night, check it out, and let us know if you've already read it, what you thought about it, and if you checked it out because we recommended it, let us know what you thought about it too. And if you hated it, then I think I know why. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe you support Trump or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Or also bullying.
Or maybe you're a
maybe
bully.
you're a bully and you're like, I don't like this.
Yeah, this is targeted at me twice. You know, for the Trump thing. And
although the bully,
far,
as far as I know, the bully has won. So maybe you would like it. It's like an underdog
she
story.
took a lot of. No. Yep. Yes.
Yeah. There you go. You're gonna add nothing and let's.
And I haven't finished it, so I'm still reading it.
How many volumes is it?
I want to say maybe like 5.
That's nothing. Pick up Pumpkin Night and then just fantasize about making all the people that bullied you.
Oh, Jesus.
Get their just pumpkin pie.
Yeah. Nice. Just pumpkin pie. Okay, Megan, you have a game plan. Now, I forgot what episode it was on. I think it was the was it the Gleipnir episode or which episode was it? Anyway, it's not important.
Yeah, we
What
forgot.
is important is in a previous episode, Megan wrote a D&D style game for me and Cody to navigate our way through, and she's done it again. It was such a hit the first time. She brought it back, and this time we have some rules, and those rules are that me and Cody only get 2 lives. So there are multiple scenarios that we could choose from. Some of them will lead us to an ending where we survive, but most of them will lead us to an ending where we will meet a horrible, I'm assuming, fate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Megan, without further ado, Cody, we got to survive this time. Why don't you kick off this game? Does it have a name?
Just horror game survival mode D&D style part 2.
All right, let's do it.
You couldn't condense that
No.
a little.
HGSM D&DSP2.
Not even.
I love it.
It's it's great.
Okay, let's go. Let's see. Let's see if me and Cody have what it takes.
Okay.
You just ate.
That was my stomach. That was in my stomach.
You had the biggest feast I've ever.
It wasn't me. I didn't make a noise.
That was not me.
I don't know why I said it like that. I didn't make a noise. I don't know why I did that.
Sorry, I'm just excited, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a cold October evening. The date? All Hallows Eve. Megan, Cody, and Josh just finished recording Volume 1 podcast, an anime and manga podcast where they review a new manga each week. They decide they want some old-fashioned Halloween candy to fill the void of their somber adult hearts, so they decide to dress up in their Love is War cosplays and begin to trick-or-treat around Josh's neighborhood. For whatever reason, no one even bats an eye at giving a 22, 25, and 30-year-old Halloween candy, but maybe that's just because Josh was showing some leg to the ones who opened the door. As they continue to walk, Megan notices a sign in the distance, enveloped in vines and rust, hardly noticeable if you hadn't slightly glanced over. They all walk towards the sign hesitantly, due to the strange aura that began to grow as they inched closer.
Shit, dude. I don't know if we're going to make it.
Megan grazes the sign with her hand and uncovers the words, Henlai Mental Hospital. Henlai? More like hentai, am I right? Josh says in his classic out-of-breath laughing voice. Megan and Cody laugh, a bittersweet laugh because it was funny, but kind of sad. As they look closer, they notice a building completely overgrown and abandoned. Various damaged statues and wheelchairs riddle the front of the building. As they continue to scope, Megan begins to hop the huge iron gate.
How did she do that?
What do you think you're doing? Cody says, like a worried parent. I'm going in there, Megan says. You guys are coming, right? Or are you guys scaredy cats? Megan says. Cody and Josh both look at each other, then look back at Megan, then back at each other, and decide, without saying a word, it's probably best to go with Megan, even though she's a total badass. They all climb the fence and head straight for the menacing building. As they enter, the spine-chilling atmosphere fills the Volume 1ers with dread. Wow, look at all this cool shit, Megan exclaims, causing her voice to echo throughout the facility. The first floor consisted of a huge circular receptionist desk, accompanied by a twin grand staircase. The room was dark, with only a small window that vaguely lit the area with moonlight. As they continue to search, they notice the top of each staircase is a dead end, both cut off from the floor above. Next to the staircase is a poorly lit but functional elevator. Although extremely dated, it is still running. Stairs are for suckers anyway. We live in the future now, Cody says confidently. They enter the rundown elevator and are faced with only two options. Choice 1, go to the second floor. Or choice 2, third floor.
Second floor or third floor, Cody?
I made the decision last time, so why don't you make it this time?
Okay, I believe we went to the top floor last time, and
nothing's the same. Like don't think that nothing is the same in this game.
There's only two options: second floor, third floor. Okay, I'll make the first decision
because we're on the first floor, so it's a 3-story building.
There's more. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
There's
okay, I'll make the first decision. You make the second decision. Okay. I'm gonna say second floor.
Okay.
Was that the right choice?
Awaiting their arrival to the second floor, an instrumental version of Wild Style OP of Beastars is playing in the elevator. The Oneers kind of lose themselves for a moment in the jazz cultural reset that is Wild Style. They are brought back to the moment, however, by the shrill sound of the second floor bell. The elevator doors creak open to reveal an empty hallway. Unlike the first floor, the second floor has numerous windows lining the hallway with moonlight from the night sky. The air is stagnant, with a hint of mildew. The Oneers reluctantly tiptoe out of the elevator. Megan, of course, is leading the way. I'm so glad Megan is leading, Josh says. Yeah, it's only natural for the strongest. The strongest would lead, Cody affirms. Megan turns around with a smug, proud smile. Of course. Suddenly, something from above, 2 raggedy, decayed arms, grabs Megan into the ceiling. Josh and Cody in unison. What the fuck? In the panic, they notice a sign. Choice 2, go to the bathhouse. Choice 3, go to the game room.
Cody, there's only one right answer.
The bathhouse? That's not what I said. But
God damn it, you guys.
Do you think that's what I didn't say I was saying that in surprise.
Okay, so bathhouse or game room?
Did
Cody?
you think the bathhouse was the only way to go?
Yeah, duh.
I'm going to go with game room.
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Are you sure? You're gonna. Oh, this is your choice now, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess we'll go to the game room.
I'm not going to the abandoned bathhouse.
Okay, we're going to the game room.
Okay.
I know you love visiting bathhouses, but
I'll read you guys later.
Okay, let's go.
Ready? Press for time. They make a decision. They go right towards the game room.
That she predicts
I know. As they grow closer, they begin to hear movement. More than one person is moving. Maybe not even a person. Damn it! We should have gone to the bathhouse. Josh says. Why? I think this is definitely the best option, Cody mutters. You know they don't have your precious Fallout 69 here, right? Josh says jokingly. They both chuckle for a moment before entering the dusty game room. There are various tables with chess, checkers, and dominoes throughout the room.
I like that we have a little bonding moment here.
Yeah.
You guys are doing it. I knew you guys would do it.
We did it in real life.
I know. A single TV suddenly turns on. Static fills the room. Hello? Can anyone hear me? Holy shit, Megan? Josh says. Yes. OMG. I'm stuck in here. Poltergeist? More like poltergeist. Am I right? I'm somewhere in the facility, but I can't move. Help, Josh and Cody. You're my only hope.
Why is Josh?
Really? A Star Wars reference at a time like this? Cody shouts. The TV shuts off suddenly and the room is quiet once more. They continue to the back of the room when abruptly they come across a hallway. To the right, a sound of soft singing. To the left, children's laughter. So choice 3, singing, or choice 4, children laughter.
Well, none of those are good options.
Yeah, both of those are pretty bad, dude. But I love laughter. And so I vote laughter.
So you guys are going back and forth to the...
Well, you know what? I'll agree with that because there's no way a scene where children are having a good time could be where bad stuff is happening.
Okay.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way that could be a thing.
Kids would freak out at the slightest issue. So if they're having a good time, that must be the safest spot.
Yeah, if kids are having a good time, I'm going to have a great time. You know what I mean.
Yeah, we do.
No, come on, dude.
We're joking. Okay, so what? Children singing or laughing?
Children laughing.
I mean, children laughing or singing. Okay. Children laughter.
Oh, great.
Although a decision had to be made, they are regretting this one 100%. Moving slower than molasses, they shuffle towards the cheerful yet dreadful laughter coming from a room straight down the hallway. The closer they get, the more familiar the sound becomes. Is that... No, it couldn't be. Josh whispers. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Cody responds defeatedly. The laughter becomes clearer and louder, and once they open the door, they find Megan on the floor laughing at memes on her phone. Josh and Cody, relieved to find Megan, let out a sigh. OMG, finally you guys heard me. I was trying to lead you guys here. Look what I found. Megan holds up a video camera. This is how we're gonna get out here alive.
I think we might have won.
Josh and Cody notice the room Megan has been in, a dingy, large, padded room complete with harnesses and shackles attached to the walls. I found this. Here, watch this. Megan plays the video. Hello, my name is Nick. I shouldn't have came to this place. I'm hurt, and I'm not going to make it, I'm afraid. I wasn't able to recite the incantation to lift the curse and set the soul stuck here free. It needs 3 people to recite it. Please, the only way to undo the curse is to repeat, begone souls, begone burdens, begone torment, begone... The video cuts out and turns off. They all look at each other, confused and hopeless. We could try to guess the last part. Maybe we can make it out, Josh says positively. How on earth could we guess the rest of it? Cody retorts. We have to try! We're volume 1, damn it! Megan exclaims. They are forced with 2 options. Try to guess the end, or run.
I'm gonna go ahead and run.
I mean, I feel like we could guess the end.
Do you want to guess the end? Because we still have a life after this, so... what do you think? Because I don't know how we could possibly guess the end. Unless the end...
I knew he was going to say. Come on!
Although I do have an idea as to what the end.
No, you don't actually have to guess the end. It's just a choice.
Oh, in real life, we could just say we guess the end and then we guess the end.
Or you don't know what happens after that.
Oh, we could guess the wrong one.
Or end. Or run.
I say let's guess the end.
Let's guess the end.
Josh, Megan, and Cody agree that they will work together and try to figure out the end of the incantation. Begone souls, begone burdens, begone torment, begone what? Megan rubs her head in confusion. Come on, guys. Let's put our heads together, Cody says. They proceed to literally put their heads together in a circle. Think, they say in unison. They begin to recite the incantation with Josh leading. Until next time, begone souls, begone... Ready?
Yeah.
Begone souls, begone burdens, begone torment, begone thoughts. They scream in unison. They open their eyes to Josh's room exactly where they began. Hey, maybe we should become translators. Good end. You guys
did it!
Wow!
Cody, we did it! And we didn't even need to use our second
life. That was great.
Yeah.
Okay, and we already have the ending to the episode now. I love this game. This is amazing.
Now, what happened at the bathhouse? I have to.
Oh, you want to hear the bathhouse?
I have to.
Yeah, before we go, we got to know what happens at the bathhouse.
Okay,
Yeah, the abandoned bathhouse on the second floor of the abandoned warehouse.
In a rush, they decide to go left towards the bathhouse.
As they grow closer to the area, they begin to smell something foul, the smell of death.
Oh my god, we probably should have gone to the game room,
Cody whispers. Cody says.
like-
Why? I thought this would be the best option. Josh mutters.
You know there's not going to be any girls in there, right? At least not any living ones.
Both Josh and Cody chuckle for a moment as they enter the slimy bathhouse. The walls are saturated with mold and grime. There's a swimming pool-sized bath in the center of the room. The bath is filled to the brim with muddy water. Suddenly, the water ripples to reveal a woman slowly rising up, carrying Megan's head. Josh and Cody watch the woman rise to the ceiling in terror. I'm telling you, that girl is always one step ahead of us, Josh exclaims. The woman lunges at Josh and Cody and in one swoop takes their heads for her collection. Bad end.
We avoided that.
Someone wanted to go to the bathhouse.
That's fine.
Okay, well, we were a team and we worked together and we survived. Wow, dude, that was a great game. I got a round of applause for Megan. That was a great game. Oh, man, dude. Round of applause for Pumpkin Night, too. What an amazing manga. You should check it out. It's a lot of fun. I think that's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you again, Megan, for that amazing game.
Thank you. It's fun.
I got to go over what we're doing next week. Next week, I'm going to be reviewing a manga called A Man and His Cat.
No.
A Man and His Cat. Should I pull up the synopsis for that, too?
Sure.
It feels like it's something I should have already had queued up, dude. Cody, get off your Switch, dude.
He can't stop.
Megan, that game was so fun.
Thanks. They're fun to write. I just think of what you guys would actually say, and then I just...
And it's so funny that we actually did in real time.
Usually spot on.
I got it. Okay, so A Man and His Cat. Okay. Fukumaru, a large and homely exotic cat at an animal shelter, is regularly passed over for adoption in favor of kittens that are younger. I get that. Smaller and cuter than he is. You know, people usually go after people that are smaller and cuter than I am. He is unexpectedly adopted by Kanda, an older man who is recently widowed and who has a distant relationship with his adult children.
I think I saw a panel of this, and it was so cute. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. No more Spooktober. No more spooky fucking death pumpkin heads. We're getting to the fucking real. We're getting into the heart now.
I'm gonna miss the cosplay though.
Yeah, the cosplays. I'm addicted. I don't think I'm ever gonna take this off. I think I'm gonna wear this for every episode now.
You should. You should just be Chica from now on. Identify as Chica now.
I do feel like very like me. Yeah. Cody, how do you feel? Cody? All right. That's it. That's the episode. Thank you again for watching. Stay tuned for next week when we review Volume 1 of A Man and His Cat.
Also, stay tuned for our Chainsaw Volume Done episode that's going to come out where we announce the winner of the giveaway.
Yes.
So stay tuned for that because we're still doing our stuff.
Yeah. But that will be coming out probably on Halloween Day. And so keep an eye out for that. Keep an ear out for that if you're listening as well. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. All of that stuff helps us out a lot. We love you guys, especially if you're here to the very end. We appreciate you the most.
Yay,
and
that's Spooktober. I'm kind of sad. Cody, are you sad?
Yep, that's it. Spooktober is over.
It's Spooktober.
It's oof.
And that's it.
It's time to go out on our outro that always stays the same and never changes. And we have for sure
do the
got
incantation?
It today. It's the incantation. It has to be the incantation.
Let's recite it. Ready?
Yeah. Thank you guys as always for watching and listening. And until next time.
Begone souls, begone burdens, begone torment, begone thoughts.